Hello, people of you, welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. Today, I'll be doing Timmy Power 2 Nerds Alive. Yeah, for some reason, they gave this episode a secondary title. Don't know why I didn't do that for the first one, but, okay. In this, both Jimmy and Timmy are holding a Friday the 13th dance in both of their mentions. Jimmy trying to prove that bad luck is just a superstition and not real. And that's why he has that crowd walking over or under a ladder and then him getting quite lightly. But I don't think that look seemed to say they put a lightning rod near the ladder, so that's probably why Carol got the hit. Then Jimmy tries asking out Lady, but when he gets an alert that somebody's stealing something from the Retroville bank, who turned out to be Columbus, one of his enemies. He goes off saying that it's more important than asking her out. And with Jimmy, the reason he's holding the Friday 13th dance is because the other day he had free. Yeah. And it turns out that it's Crocker's birthday. Oh yeah, and it turns out you've got to get a date. And when some girls will start to walk away from him slowly when he recognizes him as the boy who talks to inanimate objects, he just realizes there's only one girl he can ask, and then no other girl from his universe to talk to him, and that's Libby. Now, one question: wouldn't he have said Trixie before all this came up, or if he's desperate to be? Did the writers just forget about those two? Because I don't know. And why did the both of the school or the people who started school approve of Friday 13th dance? It makes no sense. I think that's so sad. Some cartoons are not that. But anyway, they just do the same thing they did with the opening for the fourth one with the boom boxes playing both those team songs. Well, Jimmy blasted with a laser and Timmy blasted with magic that turned into things. But so the title has it number 2 on it in some sort of metal thing. And then so Jimmy fighting the Special Clowns and beating them. And then Timmy shows up and that's Carol and seeing where Liddy lives. And Neutron just figured out that Liddy probably doesn't know that Timmy is a moron. And the way that Timmy, Carol, didn't get to the house is him getting a Cosmo Wanda to build him a rocket. And as he crashed through Liddy's roof, and Timmy says why he's there, and Liddy just flattered that he's thinking of asking her out. But then Jimmy comes along trying to convince Liddy to go with Jimmy thinks he's lying about being a genius. Then Timmy just kicks Jimmy out of Liddy's house by then some sort of rope gun. Then they have an old fashioned standoff that both of them using some sort of technology to fight against each other. And Timmy had to hide in like behind a tree or something every time he whispers stuff since he can't really real Cosmo and Wanda being there. And Libby is Libby or Cindy? He just enjoying the two guys fighting on work. Because he just that type, whatever. But then when when they're in the air, then Jimmy finds out that Cosmo and Wanda are the ones that making the things. And not only Wanda's worried about Jimmy finding them because he already knew about them from the last vessel, so probably wasn't a big deal. Oh yeah, and back in Fairy World, Joker von Strangle is keeping all the fairies, anti-fairies, in jail for some reason, since there is an anti-fairy world, or that's just a portal to it. I don't think so, because a few scenes later they do show the anti-fairies in the jail cell, so anti-cosmos there as well. And for some reason, Jordan changed the rules that humans can't see anti-fairies. Will it cause more harm than good? How can uh, Roman von Triangle change the rules? Yes, he's probably the fairy that enforces them, but that doesn't mean that he can just change any rules or put in a rule wherever he wants. Wasn't there like a fairy council by this time? Or were they just introduced in the episode that Timmy's Secret Wish? I don't know. Oh yeah, an animation for Cosmo and Wanda when they're in Jimmy's universe. It looks bad, and it looks the same as the animation of them in the live action Three Our Parents movies with Drake Bell. It looks bad, but whatever. And then Gordon just gives Cosmo an idea, since he says that nobody from their universe can get through to the anti-fairies to get them out. So I think Cosmo is thinking of how to get somebody from a different universe. Anyway, with Jimmy and Timmy, they're just fighting, and somehow Professor Columbus sees them fighting. So he just have surveillance cameras everywhere in the world or something. I just don't know. And then Timmy does win because Jimmy's rock gets destroyed. And at first he's got him fall, but wanted to convince him to save him with a tractor beam. And again, Jimmy tries to convince Libby to not go with Timmy because the lines work, but he doesn't listen. And they just go off to Dimsdale. And Jimmy just creates or recreates a portal to the parallel universes. And Carol seems... Oh, it's Cindy, not Libby. Mistake. Carol seems and that just go through with him. Professor Clams is there as well to see if he can get in. And for some reason, the door to Jimmy's lab is open. They're not able to block it. Because after he's gone, Professor Clams just goes in and takes some stuff. And later on, he was going to Jim's sale and just unpacking some of the stuff or things out from the hypertube they took from Jim's lab and put other stuff in it. And I have no idea why he took the plant that eats girls, like both these girls. Makes no sense. Anyway, when Jimmy and his friends get to Jim's sale, they're just in the reappearance animation style, and they make another flat joke like they did in the first vessel. And I have to say that the Jimmy Neutron characters in the 2D animation look way better than Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda in the 3D animation. I just somehow why, but that's it. While Jimmy and that are looking for Cindy and the Timmy, the both of them are just flying along and on some Pegasi, whatever. And then Cindy said that before Timmy can ask her to dance, she would want to see his lab since Neutron when they're in his. Right before Timmy wishes to go to his lab, Cindy just shushes him because he wants to be ruined or something. And so Timmy just brings her to AJ's lab and just kicking her out. As she just going around being awestruck for everything that's actually the gene slicer with Timmy just put in his pockets. And again, she suspects that Timmy when he's trying to ask her out, which songs are done in a romantic sentence. And every time he tries to ask her, he gets interrupted either by Carol and Scene or just by Libby. Eventually, he does land Cosmo wanted to the tree and just have him wish for stuff. And the one that wishes the strangest thing has to be Shane, because first he wishes for big feet, and then they head with the TV, and then be best friends with Morgan Freeman. I don't know. Anyway, with Jimmy, he just goes to Timmy's house. Oh yeah, and Timmy actually waits for his parents to be supermodels. Billionaire supermodels. That's not work. And again, his dad thinks that Jimmy is Timmy in the Buzz Atoms costume. And they just have that Jimmy wash the or scrub the toilet with a toothbrush. I don't know, isn't that more of a military thing? Like a punishment? Makes no sense. And then when Jimmy just leaves after being scared by the whole thing, I'm wondering if before he wondered the thing, he said, no, not going to the sea ever again. Then he wonders if that's how Timmy got his seat. Well, that he did show in a future episodes that Timmy got his overbite because his grandfather never took the pacifier out of his mouth when he was a baby, so it was fine. Anyway, Jimmy just sees Catcher Clan is going around and he finds his hypercube which has Catcher Clan's to-do list. Then he just goes off trying to find Cindy and Timmy just warm about Clamdus. Then Clamdus runs into Anti-Cosmo when he goes across, comes across some black pats walking his paths. And he tried to make a partnership. Clamdus would free other anti-fairies and Anti-Cosmo would help destroy Jimmy. Professor Clamdus is going his part. As expected, Anti-Cosmo just go across Clamdus to put him in a jail cell with Jordan. Oh yeah, there's a funny moment where the fairies or anti-fairies are escaping and Jordan tries to get in front of them saying they don't get past them. And he just knock him down like it was nothing. That is just hilarious. The strongest fairy in the entire universe gets knocked down by a herd of anti-fairies. Herd? Horde? Horde? No. Anyway, eventually Jimmy finds Cindy and Timmy and warns about Clamdus, but Timmy doesn't really think it's a big deal. But then the anti-fairies show up and Anti-Cosmo just tells Jimmy and Timmy about his plans since he thinks they can stop him. And the plan is to get some anti-fairies to go around the world and slow down its rotation. So it'll be Friday 13th forever. Doesn't that mean that it'll mess with the gravity on Earth as well? And the oxygen? So a lot of people will die? I don't know. Then he just points out that the whole thing is Jimmy's fault since he brought the Professor Clamdus here, and when Timmy just came out, then he actually turns it on Timmy since Mr. Columbus only came here because he saw Timmy's fairies. So it's both their faults. And then they try to find Cosmo and Wanda, but they really can't. So Jimmy just put together a home device or something to track get some hip beats since Libby was dance with somebody, a famous singer, I think, but whatever. And they do find that Carl, and Libby, Cosmo, and Wanda, but the three of them are suffering from witch overload. And eventually, Libby does give Cosmo and Wanda back to Timmy. And then Tim gets a big idea and starts to bring them to Crocker's lab, which he says is his other lab. Then Timmy and his friends would start picking holes with the things, and there's pictures of Crocker everywhere and a sign saying, "I hate Timmy Turner," and a picture of Timmy with darts in it. And Timmy's plan is a fly trap. No, not fly trap, a butterfly net. Since it has wings and flies, its butterfly net can catch it. And then Timmy just combines it with his hypercube, so he might be able to suck up all the outside fairies. And after they leave, there's a Crocker reserve well. I use asleep. I have no idea how that's true. No idea at all. Oh yeah, back in Fairy World, Jordan and Columbus try to escape it. Jordan and Columbus beat down the door. It turns out that the keys were left in. Why the hell would a case left in? I thought these antiquaries would be smart. Is everybody in the Fairy Parent universe so stupid? Everybody! Later on, you can see that AJ's stupid. Like in the third vessel this, but I guess that next week or something. Ugh. Anyway, Timmy and their friends get the attention of the antiquaries. They cause them a lot of bad luck, like breaking mirrors, watching cats go across a street or a path, whatever. And there's been assault. And then knocking down a giant dominoes of mirrors and stuff like that. And eventually they just get all of them. And right before it's over, it looks like Timmy and Zee were getting along. Them and Libby shows up just start flying again. And then when Columbus sees the hypercube and thinks he can use it to destroy Jimmy, he goes for it, and Jordan goes for it. Because the antiquaries are in it and he wants to put them back in jail. And everybody's just worried that one of them will just get it. And then Timmy gets the bright idea using the DNA slicer to stop them. But actually makes things worse since it combines them in one body, except the Columbus is the one that can control Jordan's body since he's smarter. And the first thing he does, he tries to kill Jimmy and Timmy. I say try, because Jordan tries 3 times to tell Columbus that it's against the rules for a fairy to kill people. But he didn't really know that till later. And then he can go back to Reptilville, but first he actually takes Cindy away, because they need a damsel in distress and something like this, I think. And then just like new to-do list with terrorizing the residents of Reptilville with a dinosaur, putting Jimmy's loved ones in carbonites. That's not a Star Wars reference, I don't know what is. And for his final plan, a big bomb that will rewrite the universe, and he can make it his own image. It even has a name on it, Big Bang Bomb. And he does say that he doesn't want to hurt maybe because he's dealing for girls, but when that's actually the machine, the bomb he turns into a goldfish. And I know I wonder, if he didn't kill Jimmy and Timmy, what did he do to him? He turned into snails. Yeah, I guess he was expected that friendship might eat them, but whatever. Anyway, Jimmy and Timmy decide to put their differences aside to save Libby, and they and their friends would go back to Riverville with their friends distracting Columbus and Jordan while Reese just came in invisible. And they go up to the bomb, find Libby, and when Libby says that he might be able to stop the bomb, Jimmy tries to convince her that he was lying about the engineers, but Timmy just tries to stop it by pressing random buttons, like that ever works, and somehow make things worse, whatever. And it also turns out that Jordan is able to resist Columbus when he gets angry, and that they decide to make Sheen a fairy because they need some lawful wishes. They wanted them to really have that type of personality to be that reckless. So Cosmo and Sheen would lie on a hot dog that's fire for now it. I don't know. And everybody else would start breaking the rules, or just pretending to. So Carol follow with a turkey. Yes. I don't know. And Cosmo, Satan, and Rob hit their scissors against Shane. And Jimmy wishing Timmy gone. Or in other words, dead. I don't know why they couldn't use the word dead. He just wishes for Timmy to be gone. I don't. And while Jordan is fighting Columbus, Jimmy's able to separate him with the DNA slicer and give him a good one-liner. And everybody thinks that everything's back to normal until Cindy mentions that Timmy took care of the bomb. Turns out he forgot, and it started to erupt, but then George was able to stop it thanks to his powers coming back. And then the question just turns up of which one of Jimmy or Timmy is Cindy gonna take to the dance. And Jordan just thinks of a solution. He can go to both of them. They're just doing the dimensional dance thing where they can just cross over from one and go to the other. Oh yeah, and he puts Columbus in a ball and it's shrunken. And there's a real moment during the dance where Carol asks Wanda to turn Columbus into Jimmy's mom. Yeah, it was weird in the Vampire Day episode of this Jimmy Neutron TV series, and it's weird now. Ugh. While Jimmy and Timmy were fighting over, maybe he's just enjoying it. And that's what ends there. I will say there's a bit more plot holes in this than last one. I have to say the threats of the anti-fairies and Columbus are just way better than the threats of Killer Guard and Crocker. I don't know why you call the guard there. And this feels more like a typical crossover episode of a series than the last one. Since usually when two protagonists meet in a crossover series that are complete opposites of each other or just a little bit different, they usually just fight. It happened when Batman met Superman, it happened a couple other times, and that'll happen more. And I'll say again, this is just a better episode, a bit better than the last one, and way better. than Turtles. Um, and next time, Jimmy and Timmy actually got along for a while and start alienating their friends, and then they start making a villain that they think might be supposed to be, and they're right, but then it gets too tough when they just realize that they're about treating them badly, so he's just being tougher than he expected. I would say now the Turtles is okay compared to the other two, but I don't know, it doesn't seem as good. So my first thoughts, wait till next time. Until next time, I'm a two. I'll see you guys later.